We talk about this almost every day on the show. What can be done about the violence plaguing our city, especially involving our young people? Already this year, this school year, more than 100 students in the Philadelphia School District under the age of 18 have been shot, and over 20 of them died. The Philadelphia City Council, along with community leaders, held a virtual hearing to come up with a plan. A nonprofit called Yeah Philly was part of that talk. They work with teens and young adults in the community who have been impacted by violence. And joining us today are four people who are going to talk about this. Kendra, thank you for coming in.
Thank
One
you
of the
for having
co-founders of, am I saying it right? Yeah Philly?
Yes.
Like right there on your chest, James. Thank you for coming in. And we have Tyler sitting next to me. Hi, Tyler. And Presley. Presley, you're 17 now?
Yes.
And you're 19?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk to you guys first. I mean, gun violence has touched your life, right? You were shot. How long ago?
Like, maybe 4 years ago now. Mm-hmm. And like, some people don't realize that what trauma would do to a kid at a young age. Some people don't know how to deal with the trauma. We don't have nobody there to be there with us to help us get through it.
How early did you start getting in trouble?
How early? I got my first charge when I was 14.
14.
Yes, and I've been on house arrest since.
House arrest since 14.
Since I was
okay.
14, I'm 19 now.
When did you first have a gun?
I was 14.
14. Why did you feel like you had to have a gun?
I can be living the right life. I can have a job 9 to 5, be doing everything I'm supposed to, and someone would still want what I got. Someone would still want to envy me. You get what I'm saying?
So you had the gun for protection?
For protection.
So how'd you get shot? I mean,
How did I get shot? Being at the wrong place at the wrong time.
What were you doing?
I was chilling. You had fun. It's just like, it's a normal day. Everybody had fun. You feel me? You go have fun. Something can happen up the street, and now I'm in it too, just because of where I'm at.
Presley, you were like jumped, over by the clothespin, over by City Hall when you were 13?
Yeah, I was 13 years old.
What was that about?
It was crazy, but you know, I can't really like.
But you ended out on the street, some girl dragging you around, and your family moved away for a while, but your family is now back. You two, why do you think we're shooting each other?
I honestly think we shooting each other because people think like that's the new way to go. Like that's the new way
Instead of using your fists, you pull
I
out
wouldn't
a
say
gun?
instead of using your fists, because even if you lose a fight, oh, you feel like you got to retaliate because you lost the fight. When in reality, you lost the fight, okay, nobody's really going to talk about it in the next couple weeks.
Social media doesn't help either, does it?
I mean, it doesn't.
Everybody knows like that.
Yeah, everybody know that. Then it's like, when you go what you are what you go around. No, they're not gonna put us in. They don't got more programs like Yeah Philly. They don't got people out here that's gonna really go. If they want to change, they talk about it. But what are you gonna do to change?
Yeah, well, let's talk about that program. How do you explain Yeah Philly?
Right, so Yeah Philly is we're a community-based organization specifically for young people, 15 to 24. We prioritize young folks that are involved in the system because we also know that that population, although they have been touched by many systems, DHS, probation, the resources and what they need are typically not prioritized from their perspectives.
And we can talk about the system like he's on house arrest.
Right.
Since 14 years of age.
So, for example, like he's currently on juvenile probation. He recently just came home from a state placement, and all of the support and resources that he should be receiving, he's still not getting them. So
that's where you're helping.
So that's where we come in at. And Kendra could talk a lot about like what that even looks like for a person like him.
Talk to us.
So people come back from state placement or the juvenile detention center. They don't have IDs. They don't have their birth certificate. They don't have groceries in their house. Sometimes they don't have stable housing. So what we can do, even though we're small, we're independent from the system because we can spend money on these things and help take care of these things immediately.
So you provided that for Tyler?
Yes.
And you would do it for Presley as well?
Yes. And Presley's been with us since she was 13, 14 years old.
You really think they're helping you?
I mean, like, they've helped me tremendously. I can't say in situations like Tyler, but for my own situations, they helped me, like, big time, and I've seen them help other kids like transform their whole lives into something else. Like, we could pull in somebody from Year Philly right now that's been with me in the beginning, and they could tell you like their whole life changed. And I'm not saying they changed it overnight,
Right.
but over time, that person living a whole new life.
Would you agree with that, Tyler?
Yes, I would.
It's changed your life.
Yes, like, since I've been going in and out of the Juvenile Justice Center, I probably spent like 4 years in there. Just going in and out, being on house arrest. When they came along, they helped me get my life together. They helped me get IDs. They teaching me about credit, stuff that school don't
Right.
teach us about. School don't teach us how to start businesses. They don't teach us how to buy a house. They don't teach us the stuff that we really need that's essential for living.
That's awesome. Thank God for what you're doing. How can we help? Where are you getting funds to do this?
We get private funds, we get donations, we have some city and federal and state contracts, but we always can use money. We spend an average on general services of $10,000 per young person. The more intensive
Wow.
services are about $25,000 a year.
So if our viewers want to donate to the cause, how do they do it?
Absolutely. Go to our website, www.yeahphilly.org,
Yeah.
and donate.
Awesome. Thank you all.